Hi everyone, I'm Richman, and I am honored to be the composer for a new concerto for violin and cello called Un Pasto con Luciana e Mario. Luciana and Mario Foa are the honorees of this piece. Mario just turned 100 the other day, and his son Dachlan asked me to write this piece in honor of his parents. Unfortunately, Luciana is no longer with us, but Mario very much is, and I wanted to show you a picture of the two of them. This is Luciana and Mario. And Luciana originally came from Rome, and Mario was born and bred in Naples, Italy. I had the great pleasure of going with Dachlan and his wife Honora to both these cities about a year and a half ago to kind of soak in the flavor of Rome and Naples and get to know the family members more, so I could write this piece and kind of infuse it with some more authentic kind of flavor. So writing a new piece is often a very daunting kind of thing because you're confronted with a blank page and where do you start? So what I generally do is I'll take the names of people for whom I'm writing the piece and I turn the letters in the name into notes. I have a little system that allows me to do that. And with that, I created notes for Luciana, and these are the notes E, G, C, B, A, G, A. And Luciana's melody in the first movement So those 7 notes are Luciana's melody, and Mario's notes come out to be F, F sharp in this case, A, B, D, A. And in the first movement, there's a real flourish that the violin plays Mario for his name. So those are the 5 notes of Mario's name, and at the very beginning, I've taken the 5 notes of Mario's name and turned them into this chord, and which is followed by Luciana's chord, the 7 notes. So we hear at the very beginning, and then the violin enters and says, Mario, and the cello answers, Luciana, and she says, Mario. He says, Luciana. And then they play this melody together, which is actually a combination of the 2 names with 1 letter after each other, following in sequence. And that idea is something we'll also hear quite a lot in this piece. In the last movement, it's sped up quite a bit. So we actually hear it as the opening of the second movement in this tempo. So you see how the material kind of evolves, and while it's doing that, gives us a flavor of the people. Luciana loved to cook, and Mario loved to eat. In fact, Mario was very, very involved in bringing the delicacies of Italy to the United States, the gourmet delicacies for the very first time. So very much of their lives were revolved around food. And that's why I decided to make this a meal with Luciana and Mario. The first movement is primo, so it's the first course. Second course is secondo. And that is what we will have as a preview performance by the Bismarck-Mandan Symphony Orchestra. I am ever grateful to Everaldo and Natalia and Maestro Beverly Everett for bringing this to North Dakota, and I hope you enjoy this piece.